Skinamarink is a new horror film directed by one Kyle Edward Ball. Now, this film has been getting a lot of buzz because it was shown at festivals last year. It was claimed and praised as a very scary new horror film. And then it got leaked and the full movie was shown on like Twitter and online and TikTok and stuff. And so it got a lot more buzz. And a month before hitting Shudder, the streaming service that shows a lot of horror films and whatnot, it was getting a limited release in theaters. A friend at work told me about it, and I thought, all right, let's go check it out. I went to go see it, and I walked out not liking the movie. I did not like this movie. And it's a very divisive film. People are saying it's one of the greatest horror films ever made. People being comments I see on Twitter and Instagram or whatever. And some people are calling it very, very, really boring. Where do I stand? I'm a little in the middle, more so towards the it's bad. And let's talk about that. So, what is the film about? The film is about two kids who wake up and things in their house are disappearing. The doors, the toilets, windows. All the while, it's late at night. They don't know what to do besides put the TV on and ask where their mom and dad are. It actually takes a long time to get to that because we are watching B-roll the movie. The way this film looks, now let me get this out of the way. This is a very valiant effort. This is someone who had an idea and he did it. This is in an hour and 40 minutes. This is an hour and 40-minute film, but it's so boring. It is so boring. And I like the intent of it because there are times where I was actually a little tense. I'm like, oh, what's going to happen? I'm not liking this creepy vibe to it because there's a film grain effect put over it. You could tell it was an effect because you could see like certain points where it might loop a little, and the audio is so muffled because it takes place in like, I don't know, the 70s, I think. It takes place a long time ago. That's I know. But so the audio is messed with to give like this weird muffled sound and the film grain look. So things may look like there's something there, but may not look like there's something there, but may look like there may be something there. So I get the intent, and it's about these kids who wake up and they don't know what to do because it's dark and things are disappearing. And so you don't even see the kids, you see their feet, and they rarely talk. There's not a lot of dialogue in this film at all. And so I get that. I get that feeling of they're scared and they don't know what to do. And it invokes that feeling of being scared as a kid when you wake up in the middle of the night and you have no idea what to do. I totally get that. And I think it's an effort because those moments I was feeling a little tense, like, oh, okay, oh shit. But it takes so long to get to that because the narrative of this film is not strong. It's rarely there. And I get it. It's the intent. I'm pretty sure whatever the guy wanted to do, he did. And this is a very low budget film. I think this was shot for like $15,000. I think, and it made all of its money back and then some because everyone went to go see this movie. And it's still being released. I keep seeing reissues for it. But I don't like it. I don't. I get the intent. I really do. And there are some moments that are actually tense, but it's so boring. We're watching a lot of B-roll of shots of corners of doors and hallways and bathrooms and doors and windows. And I get it. But we're seeing so much of it. So at points in the beginning, I'm like, what are we looking at? What are we looking at? Okay, I see what we're looking at. And that's just be a lot of this. And then BAM! Something jumps out at you. And and then it's accompanied by a really loud noise. And it's a frightening image for a little bit. If you know anything about the phone from Toy Story 3, that's one of them. But the thing about these jump scares is that they're accompanied by a really sharp, loud piece of music. And it always pisses me off because looking back on it, it's not scary. The phone. I don't know. But those jump scares kept me from falling asleep because I was watching B-roll the movie. I did not like this movie at all. I get the intent. I understand that this was a filmmaker who wanted to creep you out, and he did. He did. But not a lot stuck with me. I can't get behind this movie at all. I really am considering rewatching it, but I'm just afraid I'll be more bored than the first time because I'll just be sitting like, okay, when's the part gonna happen? Come on, part, happen. This is just a movie I can't get behind. And I kept going back to my Letterboxd review because I gave it a D plus and then a C minus, and I think I'm gonna go back to a D plus because I gave Mathregan a C minus, but I think I want to throw that back to a D plus or throw that to a D plus because Mathregan is so stupid. I mean, this is dumb too, but there's at least an effort to try to make you feel frightened rather than something cheap. Like, this is such a damn unique movie, but I don't like it. It's bad. So, for the sake of giving it a grade, I don't know. It's in the middle of a D plus and a C minus because I don't like this movie. I don't. Of course, there's layers you could probably think about when it comes to certain shot compositions and certain things that happen, but I don't know. I just couldn't get behind this movie at all, and I'm sorry. I really am. It's just, I couldn't do it. So, it's either a D plus or a C minus, and Mathregan, I'm probably just going to say, now that's a D plus. So there's an update on Mathregan, and there's my final thoughts on Skinamarink. It might be a film I will never probably want to watch again, because I don't want to subject myself to B-roll the movie again. I don't know. People love this movie. I get why, but I just can't myself. So, what did you think about the film Skinamarink? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you love it? Do you despise it? Tell me what you thought about it in the comments below, and I'll be back with more enjoyable content like this. So, yeah, bye.